What up, guys? It's me, Captain Ron. So today, the Wormhole boot test. The Wormhole boot test, adjustable stroke, tattoo machine from Wormhole, the newest one. Very, very inexpensive. Even less inexpensive if you use affiliate links down below. You're going to see two down there. One is to the 2-battery version, and the other is to the 1-battery version. So, pretty cool machine. Super bright screen. You know, we're going to go over all this stuff. Super bright, super bright screen. We're going to go over all this stuff in the video in a second. But yeah, just so you know, there's discount codes down below if you guys want to save some money buying this machine. The single battery is like 95 bucks. The double battery is like 120 something. I'll verify that on the screen right now. But yeah, super inexpensive. Feels pretty nice. So I put about a collective 2 hours on this thing alongside my T2. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Any questions, just let me know. I'm sure I'll forget something. And yeah. Wormhole Pro Bootez. Alright, you guys, this is the Wormhole Bootez here up on the deck. So let's check it out, shall we? So Wormhole reached out and was kind enough to send me this thing. They asked me if I could not wait till after the 15th to make the video, so I did that, then I kind of forgot. But I have been using this thing. I mean, collectively all together, I probably put about 2 or so hours on this thing. I was hoping to save the time on here so I could show that to you as proof, but somehow it kind of just like resets your time. I mean, it could be in here somewhere about how to keep the time and reset the time, but I just don't care to thumb through this thing. So I believe the cool thing about this is you can set your stroke between these 3.6, 3.3, and then you can go through and like fine tune it between these ticks here, and so you can like super fine tune your stroke. I ran this thing at 4.2 exclusively. I didn't see the need to go any shorter than that. It's just too soft. But the good thing about this machine is it's soft enough to where the shorter strokes will actually make a difference versus most adjustable machines. They hit hard, but it's not super hard, but they hit hard enough to where this stroke doesn't really make a difference. This one's not like that. It's not super hard. It's just a little on the slow side. I found that the most use I can get out of this thing was about 9 volts at 4.2. I did some lines, did some colors, did some black, and I mostly did some shading with this thing on 4.2, and it worked just fine. It's just a little on the slow side. So about 9 volts is where you're gonna find I found the most usefulness out of this. But it does have some good sides. Not all bad. I mean, everyone tattoos different. That's the beautiful thing about this whole thing, is everyone uses these things differently. So I prefer a more direct, hard-hitting machine. Just works better for me. This thing is definitely usable. I mean, for 90 bucks, I mean, under 100 bucks, it's kind of hard to beat it, and I believe that's what they're trying to achieve, and I believe they did achieve that with this machine here. So anyways, enough yibber yabber. Let's get into this. Yes, so Booteez is a constellation. I did not know that until I did some research. I mean, if you want to look up and how to pronounce that, I'll probably include that in the screen.
Booteez.
But yeah, nice little catalog here. Shows you how to get your precise needle adjustments. You know, you just rotate it left or right. You want to, of course, leave your machine off while you do that. Yeah, fine tuning the needle. You just rotate the grip left and right. Long press for half a second. Now it does have the PMU stuff too. We'll get into that right now. So anyways, comes with the cable, comes with the manual, a nice long cable. They sent me the 2-battery one. I almost lost this box. It took me about 5 minutes to find out where I put it, but I did find it, thank God. I didn't realize they sent me the 2-battery one, but yeah, 1 battery in this thing. This battery is humongous. It just lasts forever. They sent it to me as is. I mean, it was already charged. I used it probably for like 2 hours collective, and I don't even think it's went down a battery. They don't ever come fully charged, unfortunately, but I don't even think it went down a battery bar. I mean, so the batteries is absolutely huge. So you will see that the screen does kind of automatically dim down a little bit after use. It does have an automatic power down after so many minutes. I did find it kind of annoying to a point because I would set it down, I'd go back, I'd use the T21 for a while, I'd go back to grab this to use it, and I would have to turn it back on, which I found it very annoying. But yeah, ultra quiet, I mean, it's running right now. I mean, you do have frequency here, I mean, your hertz frequency, that's what you're into. Damn autofocus. Doesn't matter how many times I tell it to autofocus, it just does not autofocus. Yeah, it's running right now. I mean, that's 9 volts, so. Absolutely nothing. Can't even tell it's running. That is my thoughts on it. It's definitely, you know, you can tattoo with it, definitely. It's just a little slow for me, you know what I mean? Yeah, so there's 9 right there. That's where I got the most use out of it, was 9 volts. At around 4.2. It does have a cordless motor. Good old cordless motor. As you can see, the screen kind of dimmed down just to save battery. I believe it does have to save battery. It could be very wrong. And then if you want to run it on the cycles mode, you double press this one. No, you double, hold on, you long press this one. Yeah, you long press this one to run the cycles. But yeah, so if we're going to run the cycles mode, which would be like PMU, or, I mean, it's dot work, I guess, if you really wanted to. You're going to hold this guy. And there's a way to change the different cycles. Like I had it at 30 NPS earlier on the screen. You probably would have noticed that. And then now it's going. And there's a way to change that. I just don't remember how. So you can change the voltage in the cycle, and then you can. There we go. So maybe only 30 and. Oh, okay, there we go. 40. So maybe it only has 40, 30, and then 10. Which it's a very cool feature. I believe it's only a little chip, a little control chip in there that does that, but very cool feature for some. Not really worth it to me, to be honest with you, but yeah, so overall, I mean, I love the bright screen. I do love how this locks in here securely with like these little ball bearings. What I do not like is that it's a little bit on the softer side for me. These like check marks on here are just very unappealing. Looks like some sort of like, you know, like a measuring tape or some sort of like power tool. And it is very, very much on the heavy side. It is very much on the heavy side, especially when you're using, I was using it alongside this primarily. This thing is just a rock star, absolute rock star. But when you're using this alongside this, it just feels so, you know, back heavy. Like I go from this, do, you know, 75% of the work, and then I remember, oh, I gotta test this thing out. So I grab this, and it just feels very clunky. I mean, keep in mind to have smaller hands. I mean, I wear a medium glove. So yeah, not the biggest hands in the world, but it just feels, you know, kind of on the clunkier side. It's not super, like, as far as the weight goes, it's not super like back heavy or anything like that. It's distributed well. It's just heavy, you know. It's like a big brick in your hand. So that being said, let's look in here. So grip is nice. Grip is very satisfying. Oh god, I wish that autofocus would just work. And then as you can see, we can this, you know, we change our strokes, and that's how this changes. We see this change in there. I don't know what difference that means, but But yeah, I mean, they do give you access here to, I believe if you pull that out, this will slide out, and then you could clean the inside of it if you wanted to. I'm not going to do that just because I just don't care to. But yeah, I love the bright screen. It's super legible. It's very, very unique. I love the timer on it, even though I cannot get the timer to stay on there consistently like this one. This one shows you exactly how many hours I've had on this thing. I put 10 hours on it so far. I have put 10 hours on it so far, from when I got it to right now. And it's not going to, those hours aren't going to go away unless I tell it to. So, which is nice. It gives you, it lets you know, how many hours you put on the machine and stuff like that. But I say collectively, I put around 2 hours on this. So, I mean, it's a good all-arounder. I mean, if you're looking for something to do some do the cycle thing, yeah. So if you want to hit harder at like 10 cycles, you turn your volts up, right? Then we'll hit pause, maybe. Yeah. Then we chose from 30 to 10. Yeah, so 30 cycles. And then we can go up from there. Yeah. So, I mean, it's for a $90 tattoo machine, it's really not bad at all. You can do a hell of a lot worse, especially on Amazon. Yeah. So, I mean, overall, I mean, for 90 bucks, I mean, all the features this thing has and the adjustable stroke and the super bright screen, it's just like, really makes you wonder. But yeah, overall, I mean, not bad, especially for 90 bucks. Single battery, 90 bucks. Really just can't beat it, especially on Amazon. There's just so many out there that you could do a whole lot worse with. So yeah, big thanks to Wormhole for reaching out, wanting to work together. I'm looking forward to working together more in the future. If you are interested in buying this thing, like I said, I'll have links down below. There's 2 down there. One's for the 2 battery version. One is for the single battery version. Okay, I believe the single one's like 90 something. And then there will be a discount code down there below that gets like 5% or $5 off. Which works for Amazon. So you go down there, you go to promo code, and you type in the promo code that's down in the link below. Cool, guys. Any questions, just let me know. I thank you for stopping by. Working on this, still working with this thing. This thing is an absolute beauty. I love it so much. It's just an absolute workhorse. I can't wait to show you guys the review because this thing is just an absolute gem of a tattoo machine. I mean, 300 bucks. This thing is just has the best tattoo machine motor you can get. Yeah, just absolutely love this thing. It's just so killer. I just love using it. Look forward to using it every time I get to tattoo. It's just an amazing tattoo machine right here. Anyway, I'm getting too much into it. Anyways, Wormhole Pro. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.